Hello everybody and welcome back to the Tune In. Today we're going to be going over our top 10 albums of the 2010s. So,
let's get into it.
Okay, so as I said, we're going to be going over our top 10 albums of 2010. So, do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
My album of 2010 is Doo-Wops and Hooligans by Bruno Mars.
Huh.
You've never heard
of it?
it?
Hold on. Yeah, I've heard of that album.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was called, but I've heard.
Yeah. It's a great album. Probably one of his best. Grenade is a great song. I'll catch a grenade for ya. Anyway, I've learned not to impersonate artists, and I just did it again, so whatever. Just the Way You Are is another great song off of there. The Lazy Song, Runaway Baby, Marry You, Talking to the Moon, Count on Me.
I'm honestly kind of impressed that I have never heard the title of this album, and I know like half of the track list.
Yeah, it was like a greatest hits record for him. The Other Side featuring CeeLo Green and B.O.B. Really cool album, and I suggest that you go check it out.
Okay, so my best album of 2010 is Slash by Slash. Now this is an interesting album because it's Slash and then it's a bunch of guest singers. So he does a song with Ozzy Osbourne, he does a song with Fergie, he does...
Was there hits off of this?
Back From Cali is the main one I can think of with Miles Kennedy of Alter Bridge, he ended up collaborating with for some of his other solo albums like World on Fire and Apocalyptic Love. But it's just a really cool album. By the Sword is a great song. Starlight, also with Miles Kennedy, is a great song. Dr. Albaugh with Lemmy from Motorhead is just an incredible song. Let's see. He does a song with Dave Grohl and Duff McKagan. He does a song with Kid Rock.
All right, we're not going to get into that. Yeah. But wait, who was the person you said before that?
Dave Grohl and Duff McKagan.
Who's Duff McKagan?
He was the bassist for Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
And then he does a song with Adam Levine. It's just an incredible album, and I feel like it really started the forward momentum of his career, because this is when he started to have more, I hate to say hits, but he started to kind of regain momentum after like a stretch of not really having some, and then he started doing solo albums. This was just like the first solo album, so he didn't really have a vocalist. But once he got Miles Kennedy, then his forward momentum really started. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just an incredible album, and I recommend you listen to it.
What's the song that he has with Kid Rock on there called?
I Hold On. Also, he has a song with Chris Cornell on there, which I forgot to mention.
Oh, Chris Cornell. I feel like I've heard that name, but...
He's the singer from Soundgarden.
Soundgarden? Wait, Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
My album of 2011 is 21 by Adele. Now, what a great album. Rolling in the Deep.
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
Probably everybody had to have heard that song at least once. Rumor Has It. Set Fire to the Rain. One and Only and Someone Like You. Freaking great album. Adele is just a great singer. All of her albums seem to be really good, and her voice just allows that. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Go listen to it.
All right, my album of 2011 is Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters. Now, this is an incredible album. You can disagree with all my Foo Fighters picks from the 2000s video. Go check that out if you haven't. But this is legitimately, like, I think their best album. Now, this is
from the 2010s?
Yes, it's a really good album.
Really?
It's like my favorite. Now this is an interesting album because they actually recorded the whole album in Dave Grohl's garage, and they recorded it with tape.
Really?
Yes.
Holy crap.
It's just such an incredible album. Bridges Burning, Rope was one of the hits off the album. Dear Rosemary, that song is so good. White Limo, Alandria, These Days is another incredible song. A Matter of Time, Miss the Misery, Walk is one of my favorite songs. It's just such a great album through and through. And If you haven't listened to it, you seriously should, because it's just an incredible album. The guitars, I think you should go listen to it.
Yeah. And I don't even know. I don't know why I said yeah like that. I have a tie for 2012.
Okay.
But I don't think we're going to... I'm probably going to talk for a while. I don't think we might get to yours, so...
Not a big deal.
My albums of 2012, the first one is Unorthodox Jukebox by Bruno Mars.
Okay.
A second Bruno Mars album. Locked Out of Heaven.
Okay, yeah, I know that song. Wow, I just had a stroke there. But yeah, maybe I couldn't understand what he sang in the chorus, and that's why I didn't recognize it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wow, I just had a stroke there. Yeah, I mean, we all have those. Treasure is really good. When I Was Your Man is really good. Money Make Her Smile is really cool. Just a really good album. I loved this album when I was younger, and so just for nostalgic reasons, I put it up
cool.
this high. Or I put it for that decade, for that year. Wow. Now I'm stroking out.
What's wrong here?
No, but I didn't know the title to Locked Out of Heaven, and the album has a gorilla on the front, and so I called it the Gorilla Song because I didn't know what it was called, so I'd call it the Gorilla Song. Please go check it out. My second album from 2012 is Channel Orange by Frank Ocean. Now, I knew you wouldn't know about this.
Yeah, I do.
Too bad Jacob isn't here because I'm sure he'd know what this was. It's kind of it's a mix of pop, hip hop, R&B, stuff like that. Thinking About You, such a great song. His voice is so smooth and yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Super Rich Kids is a freaking awesome song. Pyramids, Lost, Bad Religion, Forrest Gump.
There's a song called Forrest Gump.
Yes. Fertilizer, Sweet Life. It's just a really good album. If you are into hip hop and you don't know this album, you are a diagnosed psychopath. That's it. Anyway,
I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm not going to go that far, but you are. I'm kidding. No, but it's a really good record, and I want you to please go listen to it. So sadly, we can't get to your 2012 album, but we will be back tomorrow to get back to our list. So thank you for coming back. I'm going to keep this in because whatever. So thank you for watching this part of the video. We will see you tomorrow. Hey, Tony! Give me a mozzarella cheese ball, okay? Oh! Pop goes the weasel! All right, so we're going to be going over our next few albums, so you're on 2012, right?
Yep.
Because we didn't get to yours.
All right, so my album of 2012 is Clockwork Angels by Rush.
Okay.
Now, this is just an incredible album. It's Rush's last album, but it's like, it kind of harkens back to some of their older albums, like 2112, with the whole concept album idea. Only instead of one song, like 20-some minute song, and then it being like a concept, and then the other side just kind of like a collection.
What's the concept?
You see, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but it's like...
Sorry, we were just joking around with Italian accents, so you see. Anyway.
It's like this... It's kind of hard for me to explain. I feel like Noah could explain it to you better, but it's like this kind of steampunk-themed world, and I've heard the whole album. It's just kind of hard for me to describe the story, but there's some great songs on this album. Rush kind of leans more into a harder rock sound. Starts out with Caravan, which is one of my... Caravan and BU2B are the two opening tracks, and they're just two of my favorite tracks on the album. And then there's...
Isn't Caravan one of Noah's favorite Rush songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's The Anarchist, which is a great song. Seven Cities of Gold, The Wreckers is a great song. Headlong Flight, Wishing Them Well. And then it ends with The Garden, which is like a harken back to one of their first songs called Garden Road, which is kind of cool. Just a beautiful song. This is just an incredible swan song for Rush to go out on. Some people don't really see it as a great album, but I think they're wrong.
What'd you call it?
A great album.
Before that?
Swan song.
Swan song. What is that?
It's like it's like a final send off.
Oh, okay.
You never heard that term?
No. Huh. You never heard that term? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's funny and kind of sad because that's exactly what I sounded.
You had a huge voice crack and I couldn't leave it out. And I know I've had many, so I'm not trying to make fun of them, but we both had to acknowledge that.
But yeah, it's just an incredible last album.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go check it out.
All right, let's move on to mine.
Okay, Mickey.
All right.
Okay, that was just creepy.
I don't know how he laughed, so anyway.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, that was even creepier.
All right. Let's move on to my albums of 2013.
Okay.
First one is Random Access Memories by Daft Punk.
Huh?
Now,
I did not expect Daft Punk from you.
It's really, really good.
It's really, really good.
It's really, really good. Wow, this is the most laughing we've done on the show, I think. Get Lucky is on this. Freaking great song. Vocals done by Pharrell Williams.
Oh, okay.
I think he produced this entire record. Fragments of Time, Doing It Right, Touch, Instant Crush, Do Yourself a Dance, or
Do you?
I meant to say Lose Yourself to Dance.
Do yourself a
dance. Oh gosh. Give Life Back to Music, The Game of Love, a really, really cool album. It's pop, but more electronic. Sorry, I look back there and all I see is Jacob doing that with a fedora upside down on his freaking head. Anyway, it's just a really cool album, and I suggest that you guys go check it out.
Okay.
Love in the Future by John Legend is my next album.
Okay.
All of Me, 'cause all of you loves all of me.
Okay, yeah, I heard this.
I need to stop impersonating.
Yeah,
no,
I think
but
it'd be good.
that song alone, freaking great. Made to Love, The Beginning, Open Your Eyes, Dreams, Caught Up, Aim High, just a really, really cool album. It's soul, R&B, kind of like ballad pop type thing. And it's John Legend, so he has a great voice, and I suggest you guys go check this out. What is your album?
Okay, moving on. My album of 2013 is Like Clockwork by Queens of the Stone Age.
Queens of the Stone Age? Never heard of it.
Okay, well, I don't think I've ever mentioned Queens of the Stone Age on the show, but they're an incredible band. I forget what year they released it, but their album, Songs from the Deaf, is an incredible rock record. Honestly, it could have made like an honor, if we did like honorable mentions of our list, it probably would have made it there. This is just an incredible album. The title actually comes from the fact that the lead singer was in the hospital for a part of the time they were recording it. So he just felt like bad things were happening like clockwork.
Oh, okay.
I Sat by the Ocean is a really cool song. If I Had a Tail
Cool title.
is an interesting song. My God.
What is the...
My God is the Sun is probably my favorite track on the album.
That's cool.
Fairweather Friends is a really cool song.
Is it rock?
Yeah, it's rock.
Like how hard?
Yes, it's like, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. It's kind of like alternative rock.
Oh, that's up my alley then.
With the fuzzed guitars turned up to 11. The title track is great. I Appear Missing is another great song. Just an overall great rock record. One of the last surviving rock bands of the 2010s. So if you haven't heard it, I'd recommend giving it a listen.
Yeah. Again, I don't know why I said yeah. I've never even even heard of it. Yeah. I have a tie for 2014.
Okay.
My first one is Girl by Pharrell Williams.
Okay.
Now, if you can't tell, I love Pharrell Williams. He's one of the best modern producers, I think. He makes really good pop records, R&B, stuff like that. The album is just incredible. Happy from Despicable Me is on that. Who hasn't heard that song, honestly? Like, it's so huge. Gush, Hunter, Marilyn Monroe, Gust of Wind, Smile. Just a really cool album. I suggest that you go listen to it. My next one from 2014 is, all right, I always mess up his name. Hosier. It's his self-titled album.
Okay.
Take Me to Church.
Oh, that's good.
Gosh,
That's a good song.
yeah. Work Song is cool. Sedated, To Be Alone, Someone New. Angel of Small Death and the Codeine Scene.
Interesting.
Different song. Yeah.
Okay, just because this is just something I think. This is just a weird opinion. Tell me Hosier doesn't kind of look like Kurt Cobain.
Yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy.
But it's just a really cool album. Hosier has a really good voice. I've heard other people call him Hosier.
I call him Hosier.
Yeah,
we'll just put the proper pronunciation up here.
Sure. But it's just a really cool album, and please go check it out. Oh shoot, my mic just fell. Hold on. Okay, so sorry for the mishap. We're gonna end it here, and yes, I am holding my mic. I hope that had a cool effect. But we will be back tomorrow for his 2014 album and to get through our list some more. So see you next time.
Oh yeah. Hello and welcome back to the Tune In. I'm just gonna start listing things on the shelf. Let's see. We have Office Funko Pops, some plants.
All right. I'll just name stuff off of his shirt. Jimi Hendrix, Cobra.
I think we're on
What is Jacob doing?
We're on my album. Go whenever we're ready.
Yep.
Hello everyone and welcome to this section of the video. We're gonna start by talking about my album of 2014.
Yes.
So, my album of 2014 is World on Fire, again by Slash, and Miles Kennedy this time. Now, this is just an incredible album. I like one of their later releases a little better, but this would probably be my second favorite. There's some great songs on here, like the title track, Wicked Stone, 30 Years to Life, Bent to Fly. It's a long album. It's like 17 songs.
Oh, wow.
But they're all really good songs. I feel like Miles Kennedy's voice complements Slash in kind of a way that Axl Rose's voice complemented Slash when he was in Guns N' Roses. Because they kind of have similar sounding voices. Miles Kennedy and Slash actually cover some Guns N' Roses songs in their live concerts. Just an incredible album. The album cover is super cool looking.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't even really know what to say about it. But It's a really cool album cover, a really cool album, and I recommend you check it out.
My album of 2015 is 25 by Adele.
Huh? What?
Now,
is this the second Adele album?
Let me see. I'm looking right now. This is the third Adele album.
Okay.
Now, Hello is on here. Send My Love to Your New Lover, When We Were Young, Water Under the Bridge, Million Years Ago, All I Ask, Sweetest Devotion. It's a really good, cool album. You see her like slowly start to age, which I think is cool. So like, I think she finds somebody that she starts dating.
Oh, this is like,
they break
does this
up.
album have like a concept?
Not really, no.
Okay.
These albums are basically around her aging and her learning experiences. So, like, she has 19, 21, 25, and 30. So these albums are her slowly evolving and changing as a person and just growing. And I think it's really cool that she can do that. This album is freaking awesome. What's yours?
My album of 2015 is Meliora by Ghost. It's kind of hard to explain. They're like it's like a metal band, but it's also kind of like if you took ABBA and made it a metal band, and then they, like, I hate to say they have like this almost satanic, like it's not even satanic, it's like Spirit Halloween. But
Okay.
it's an incredible album. Some people say it's Ghost's best album. Some of their best songs on here, like From the Pinnacle to the Pit, Cerise, He Is, Mummy Dust. It's just
Mummy Dust?
Yes.
Oh.
Like
Oh, like wrapped in
like
stuff,
like
Mummy.
Yes,
Okay.
like that.
All right. I was like, what is Mummy Dust? I was.
But it's just a really cool album. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a song on here, but it wasn't. But either way, it's just an incredible album. It's metal, but it's not like what Brodie hates, like growling. It's like very good. The guitar work is great. There's like only one real member of Ghost, which is the lead singer, and the rest of them are like, they're called nameless ghouls, but they're like session musicians and touring musicians. It's kind of like 9 Inch Nails. Perfect album to listen to around Halloween time. And if you like metal and haven't checked out Ghost, I recommend you check them out.
My 2016 albums,
Okay.
I have 2. The first one is Lemonade by Beyonce.
Oh yeah, that album.
Now, it's a really, really cool album. It's her first, like, really good album. Hold Up, Sorry, 6 Inch. Daddy Lessons. Don't take it by face value. They're good songs. Sandcastles, All Night, Formation is a really, really cool song. And it's Beyonce, so of course you have smooth vocals over really good instrumentation. Just really good stuff. So, oh, my second one.
Yeah,
I have a feeling we have the same one.
Okay.
So, let's say it in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hi.
3, 2, 1.
Black Star by David Bowie.
Okay. Yeah.
We might as well just both talk about it now.
Yeah. You can go first if you want.
It's just an incredible final album for David Bowie. It's definitely up there in great albums. It's not like one of like the top, but it's certainly a really good album.
Yeah.
You have the title track, which isn't much of a title track. It's just like a star symbol.
It's honestly, it's kind of a creepy song. I'm a black star. And it sounds like his. I'm gonna make this sound really weird, but it sounds like his slow ascension into death. Does that make sense?
That sounds about as frightening as they thought it would.
But this album is actually pretty scary. Like yeah.
I Can't Give Everything Away, Dollar Days, Lazarus.
Lazarus is a good song. Girl Loves Me. I'm gonna do an impression.
Why'd you stick your jaw out like?
Because it's Gina so sounds so diddy up this young mountain Texas.
Wow.
It's
the voice crack.
Have you heard it? No, it goes high. You've heard it, right? It's a weird, it's a different song. Apparently, I looked it up like a while ago. Apparently, it's like a riddle. China so sounds so. Anyway, party up, Mooj, 90 Velicit round on Tuesday, real bad dizzy snatch, making all the homies mad.
Read that as fast as you can.
I can't. It's a cool song, I guess.
For all we've been dunking on that song, it is an incredible album, though.
Yeah, it's a great album. Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but it's just it's a weird song, if I'm being honest. Yeah, we have time. So, or do you want to do
I already won.
Okay.
You can go.
All right. My albums of 2017. Harry Styles' self-titled album.
Okay.
Now, what can you say about Harry Styles? He's a really good musician. He's a great producer.
I didn't know he produced.
Yeah, well, just his own stuff. He's a really good producer on his own stuff.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, I should correct myself. Did he produce? Oh.
No, apparently it wasn't him.
He's not a producer. Sorry. I thought he might have been, because I'm pretty impressed. But he does play like a lot of instruments, like percussion, guitar. Meet Me in the Hallway is the opening track. Really cool. Sign of the Times. You've had to have heard that.
Play it for me.
Okay.
We'll cut this out, dude.
We'll cut this out. Okay, so he has heard it, but Carolina is really cool. Two Ghosts, Only Angel, Kiwi. Probably my second favorite song on this album. Have you heard it?
You put it on one of your lists for, I think, deep cuts, but...
Yeah. I'm going to play this too, so this will also have to be cut out. Yeah, it's heavy on the rock. Ever Since New York, Woman is really cool. From the Dining Table is really cool. Just a really good album. My next one from 2017 is, oh, shoot. I know it has something to do with Old Dog. This Old Dog by Mac DeMarco.
I know it has something to do with Old Dog.
If you already don't know, Mac DeMarco is an incredible artist, and this album shows that. These songs, the entire album is great. Now, I don't have it, sadly, on vinyl or CD, but it's a really good album. My Old Man, This Old Dog is awesome. Baby, You're Out, freaking incredible. For the first time, probably one of his biggest songs, and definitely the biggest song off of this record. One Another, Still Beating, Sister, Dreams from Yesterday, A Wolf Who Wears Sheep's Clothes, One More Love Song, On the Level, which is really good, Moonlight on the River, and Watching Him Fade Away. The whole album is so good. It has 13 songs all the way through. It's incredible. So please go listen to it. We are running low on time, so I don't think we'll get to your 2017 album today.
Problem.
But we will be right back, not tomorrow, but next week. So thank you very much. See you guys later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this section of the video, hopefully the last section of the video.
Yes.
We're going to do my album of 2017 now. So my album of 2017 is Concrete and Gold by the Foo Fighters.
Never heard of it.
This is just a great album. T-shirt's a cool song. Run is a great song. Freaking hilarious music video. It has all the Foo Fighters in like makeup, so it makes them look like they're like 80-year-olds. And they're like playing a senior home. It's hilarious. Go watch it if you haven't. Sky's a Neighborhood. I think it might have been a single off this album, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I think it's the best track on the album. That music video is also really cool. Go check it out if you haven't. And then you have some deep cuts like Happily Ever After, 0 Hour, Sunday Rain, The Line, Make It Right's a good song, Arrows. But this is just a really good album. I don't have too much to say about it. I just think it's a cool album, and I think you should check it out.
So my album of 2018 is Sweetener by Ariana Grande. Now, Ariana Grande has a really good voice. I think that goes without being said. Did that make sense?
Vaguely?
That goes without being said.
You mean it goes without saying she has an incredible voice?
Yes, I'm sorry. My brain is like foggy. It's a really cool album. Raindrops, Blazed featuring Pharrell Williams.
Blazed?
R.E.M., God is a Woman. Not R.E.M. the band.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
R.E.M.
That's why I didn't know whether she did some collab with R.E.M.
Yeah.
I didn't know about, but.
God is a Woman, probably the biggest song off of this album. The title track is really good. Successful, Every Time, Breathin', Borderline, featuring Missy Elliott. Do you know who that is?
I know, vaguely.
She's like a hip-hop artist.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Kind of, from the 90s. Pete Davidson.
Is that a song called Pete?
Yes. Because they were dating at the time and then they broke up.
Bizarre.
Yeah. And Get Well Soon. So it's a really good album. Pop. I mean, it's Ariana Grande. It's not going to be anything other than pop. I mean, she has some ballads, but it's a really good song, and please go listen to it.
All right.
Album, sorry. Not song. I always get those switched.
We got album and song confused and album and tour confused.
Yeah.
My 2018 album is Prequel by Ghost. Now, this... No, I think there's still another album. Impera from in the 2020s is probably my favorite Ghost album. But this is a really good album. The album cover is wild.
I looked at all their album covers while I was looking at while I was finding the one for the other one you did earlier in this video, and all of their album covers look
insane,
crazy.
They're really bizarre, but it has some of their biggest hits like Ashes, Rats, Dance Macabre is probably the biggest hit off this album. The album has like an interesting blend. Like it do metal, but it can also do metal kind of tinged with like 70s pop, if that makes sense. Like Dance Macabre is a good example of that. Witch Image.
You did say ABBA mixed with metal earlier,
Yep.
so that makes sense.
And then there's some other deep cuts like Life Eternal, Miasma, Faith. But just an incredible album. Again, the guitars, there's some really good piano. But it's just an incredible album. I don't think Ghost often gets the respect they deserve from the metal community because they don't think they're not metal, which, I mean, I can see that argument, but they're fun. So it doesn't really matter too much. I think they're a great metal band. So that's my stance on that. And it's a great album. Go check it out.
I have 2 albums of 2019.
All right.
My first one is Fine Line by Harry Styles.
Okay.
My second Harry Styles album. So this is a really, really, really...
What was that?
I have no idea. Really good Harry Styles album. Golden is the opening track. Oh, freaking... Anyway, great song. Watermelon Sugar,
Oh, yeah, that song.
good song, overplayed.
Play, yep.
Adore You is a great song. Lights Up, Cherry, Falling. Oh. She is a really good song. Canyon Moon, Treat People with Kindness, Fine Line, the title track. The whole album is really good. It's like 12 songs, like 50 minutes of just great music. And I suggest this album to anybody who likes pop, anybody that likes Harry Styles, or anybody that hasn't heard of Harry Styles, because this is a great introduction to him. My second album of 2019 is When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish.
Yeah, honestly, I was two artists I was expecting. One of them was Prince, but which really shocked me that you didn't have any albums from before he died.
Yeah.
And Billie Eilish, I expected that one too.
Yeah. Bad Guy is on here. Zanny is really good. You Should See Me in a Crown is a really good song. All the Good Girls Go to Hell. When the Party's Over, 8 is a really cool song. My Strange Addiction, Bury a Friend. Elo Milo is a really good song. It's like based on a video game. I Love You, Goodbye. Oh, one of the best modern artists. I don't think it's her best. Her best is definitely Hit Me Hard and Soft. But this is probably second or third place, and it's really freaking good, and I suggest that anybody goes to check it out.
So, this one might surprise you a little bit. My album of 2019 is Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone.
Really?
Yes. Now, this is, I'd say it's one of his most famous albums, Circles.
Oh, yeah.
That's on here. Yeah, he does a collaboration with Halsey. The title track is really cool. Oh, yeah, Sunflower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of singles on this album. He does a collaboration with Ozzy Osbourne. Yes.
Is it good?
I think it's good.
Ozzy Osbourne and Post Malone?
And Travis Scott.
Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest, just like a really old guy with Post Malone and this rapper. Just imagine them all in a studio recording. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but
Post Malone has an incredible voice. I mean, he did a cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit on SNL, which I think was pretty good.
I think he uses a lot of auto-tune on his songs, but I mean, whenever he doesn't, like when he performs live, he sounds pretty good.
This just it has a lot of great hits on it, so I would recommend you go check it out if you're interested.
Yes. Is that your only one for that?
Yeah, it's my only one.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video.
And we're officially at the end of the Decade series.
Yes, so...
Thank God, I'm ready to get back to talk about the 70s.
So, thank you guys so much. This is the 20th episode also. Thank you guys so much for watching up until now. Or, that makes it sound like we're done.
Yep, we're done.
No, watch us just like walk off.
Consider this our retirement video. This series was too
We
much
are
for
retiring. No, but we just wanted to thank you guys for watching for this long, and we will keep going. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Brodie.
I'm Wyatt.
And this is a Tune In, Tuning Out.